Police arrest CNN correspondent Omar Jimenez and crew on live television. Have you seen this yet? This is so ridiculous. You want to talk stage theatrics? Well, you got it here. This is just a ludicrous scene. It's so obviously staged and so obviously fake. And yet, people are dumb. People that watch CNN obviously suffer from mental deficiencies. That is beyond obvious. And the fact that they fall for this type of theatrics is just shows you how pathetic and how dumb they've made the sheeple. But we're going to watch this together here. Police arrest this guy and watch the theatrics. So I'm going to break it down for you. Here we go.
As we're seeing these remarkable pictures with this law enforcement presence directly behind you.
And you see, starting off, reporter here has his mask on and he's looking, right? And he's looking because it's all staged, right? It's supposed to happen. So he's wondering if people are in place and if the arrest is going to happen, if they're moving into position, because it has to be set up. Okay, now's the time to move in. You're live. Anderson Cooper's interviewing you. Now's the time for the police or the state police here, state troopers, to come in, right? It's their cue. So I think he's trying to give them their cue, sort of thing.
Is the why. Why people have been out on the streets protesting. Why this violence is.
And then you see
place.
these people just start running.
Yep.
Right. So just watching that. So first you've got him looking over here, right? Probably giving the signal. And then you see a bunch of the state troopers here run forward. And a woman just happens to run behind this guy. She's got pink leggings on.
Why this violence is taking place. There is some action behind you. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so dumb, eh? You should just the person just runs out, just happens to run out of nowhere from, I mean, probably just standing off to the side, off the camera sort of thing. But okay, now's your cue to run. And look how quickly as if you think the state troopers would be able to catch up to that person that quickly.
Some action behind
right? There they are.
Yep. We've got one person being arrested here.
And then they throw that person down, or they just the person falls down, and then they move around the camera crew here.
We're medium? Yep, we're good. Yep, hold on. I got you. Hold on. They had us here. We're speaking with State Patrol right now. Give us a second, guys. We can move back to where you'd like. We can move back to where you'd like here. We are live on the air at the moment.
All right. An important thing to know. Okay, when police arrest you, when it's time to arrest people, they just arrest you. All right, they'll just throw you down and they'll arrest you. All right, they're not gonna stand there and do theatrics and talk through their mask and whatever. Right. This, of course, when you have the reporter saying, tell us where you want us to go, tell us what you want us to do, tell us where we can stand, sort of thing. That's all about sending the message to everybody out there. Do what they tell you. This is because they're bringing in martial law, obviously, right? We all know this. They're bringing in martial law. They're bringing in the state troopers, right? They're on the verge of declaring martial law because of the chaos that they have orchestrated. So CNN is playing the role of saying, we'll do whatever you tell us. Just tell us. You want us to jump? How high should we jump? Sort of thing. So listen to how the CNN reporter is just going along saying, where do you want us to go?
This is the four of us. We are one team. Just put us back where you want us. We are getting out of your way.
Put us back where you want us.
Just let us know. Wherever you'd want us, we will go. We were just getting out of your way when you were
whenever you want
the
us.
Intersection. So just let us know, and we got you. And this is a scene here playing out in Minneapolis. This is part of the.
And again, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. If you fall for this, you deserve to be bitch slapped 33,000 times. I mean, how stupid are you? They've got the state patrol here, and he's got his hand on the guy's arm, and yet he's still doing the reporting. Like, if you're going to arrest the guy, just arrest the guy. But no, you've got to let him finish his script.
Police presence that we saw come over the course of really minutes when the local police showed up at the fire department, or with the fire department.
Look at
I
this.
should say, on that building we showed you that was burning. This is among the State Patrol unit that was advancing up the street, saying and scattering the protesters at that point for people to clear the area. And so we walked away. I'm sorry? Okay. Tell me why I'm under arrest.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
Why am I under arrest, sir?
Okay.
Comply with the State Patrol being the message. You're under arrest, right? And watch how silly this is.
We are with CNN.
If you're just tuning in, you are watching our correspondent, Omar Jimenez, being arrested by state police in Minnesota. We're not sure why.
And you see it even there, right?
In Minnesota.
Where he kind of stops, hesitates for a second because he wants to make sure that the handcuffs are in the picture there. Watch this. Look at this stupidness.
In Minnesota.
Stop.
We're not
Yeah.
Sure why.
I got
Our
it. Okay,
correspondent
good.
is being arrested.
Hang on
All right,
one
and
second,
then
Allison.
look at this. Look at how dumb this is. The state, but I mean, like seriously, if you're arresting someone, you don't give a damn about their equipment. There's no way the state patrol is going to be handing the microphone to this guy. And it gets even stupider as it goes on. Watch. So he hands him the microphone.
Hang on one second, Allison. Let's listen into what these officers are saying.
Taking of that.
That is an American television reporter, Omar Jimenez, being led away.
And then they just stop
by
over
police
there.
officers. He clearly identified himself as the reporter. He was respectfully explaining to the state police that our CNN team was there and moving away as they would request. And then for some reason, he was just taken in to police custody live on television.
Now watch this.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt
Watch
you, Allison.
this.
I just wanted to hear, listen to see if we could hear more from the officers, the state police, as this is going on.
Yeah. We're trying to see what's going to happen, John, obviously, to the rest.
How about that, guys? We were just out here reporting the closure of the streets. They just, Omar was just arrested. I believe they're about to, we're all about to be arrested.
No. So you have the same state patrol guy that handed this guy the microphone. Now he's putting the cuffs on the same guy he just handed the microphone. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. It's total baloney, total bull crap. Of course, it's all there to say, okay, now we have martial law. Everyone has to comply. Right? No more funny business. The lockdown is coming. This is martial law. You must do what you're told. Embrace the police state.
Producer?
Our CNN producer is
I'm
being...
probably going to be taken in a minute.
And that guy, too.
Our CNN producer...
So as you notice, sharp eyes, right? The Omar character had actual handcuffs, but this guy, they just tie some string around him. There's some rope here, right? You see it? What, you run out of handcuffs? It's so dumb. This is how fake your news is. It's always like this. It's every single day. This is what every minute of CNN is. There's almost nothing on CNN that isn't a script. Ludicrous.
Producer is
I'm
being...
probably going to be taken in a minute.
I'm probably going to be taken in
Our
a minute.
camera crew and our producer are being arrested right now on live television in handcuffs.
I've never seen anything like this.
Neither have I. Well, yeah, I've seen enough fakery over the years. I can't breathe.
We're just passing along the message.
There's the target.
I'm done. We're just out here doing our job as well.
Yeah, we're just doing our job, man. It's okay, man. Embrace the police state.
Tell me okay. I'm being arrested now.
I'm being arrested now. Okay. Okay, putting my hands behind my back. Do I get handcuffs or do I get more rope?
If you're just tuning in, this is our camera crew, our CNN camera crew, being arrested by the Minneapolis State Police. We believe the camera is now on the ground because our cameraman
Gee,
has
no
been
shit.
handcuffed. Our correspondent, Omar Jimenez, was also led away in handcuffs, as was his producer. They were standing where they were told to stand previously. By
CNN is the Pentagon. You know that, right? Like, there's no chance that CNN's going to be arrested. Especially, you could say that if there was all this chaos and there was all these other people and people were throwing bottles and weapons and stuff against the state patrol, that, you know, maybe CNN might get caught up and somebody get arrested. But this is totally staged, 110% fake. There's nobody around except the state police and CNN. It's all script. And it's shameful. And it's shameful that people are so dumb that they're going to keep going back. Like their Stockholm Syndrome. They're going to keep going back to their abusers, the fake news. I mean, you should have given up on CNN ages ago, way back in the 80s when you caught them faking over and over again. But no, people are dumb.
police, they were out of the way. We don't know why they're being arrested. They're not being given any explanation, as far as we can hear, for why they're being arrested. We don't know why they're being handcuffed and led away. They are allowed to be reporting on the unrest that's happening right now, but for some reason...
Get an idea of the gear that these guys got on. Look at this. It's like a Mad Max. The knee pad, the shin pads, right? The armor, elbow pads, the helmet. It's a full-on police state. Looks like the helmet might even have some sort of facial recognition thing on it, you know, like what we've seen with China. It's full-on, folks. Full-on police state is what they're doing. This is all orchestrated chaos. There's no question whatsoever that this has all been orchestrated.
For some reason, the state police have decided that they need to be under arrest.
And just to be clear, Allison, having
Yeah,
been
just to
in the
be
middle of
clear.
protests
Yeah, I
like
have.
this, I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like
I've
this.
never seen anything like this.
You know, I guess you don't watch CNN. Watch your own network. Look at these. And listen to the limp-ass voices here.
The camera
seen
is
anything
being
like
walked away
this.
now. I don't know if this camera is still in the
The
hands.
camera's being
of
walked
our-
away.
The camera's being arrested. I don't know what I don't know what the camera's done. I don't know what the camera's done to be taken away. The camera seems like it's innocent.
Is being walked away now. I don't know if this camera is still in the hands of our photojournalist or whether the police officer. Yeah, this is the police carrying our camera right now. Frankly, not aware
Wow.
that it's still rolling.
Frankly.
We have been listening in.
Did
and
you
our
interview
team
them?
There has not been given any
Frankly.
explanation
No explanation.
for why they have been taken. It's
all in the script,
and
guys.
I just want to be clear, if you were watching
ridiculous.
what Omar was saying and listening to his recording, he was explaining what had happened over the last few hours and how law enforcement was arriving on the scene and how they had dispersed the crowds largely and how for the first time
dumb.
there was
So
order
dumb.
in
Stop.
the scene. Nevertheless, taken into custody, our camera now on the ground.
Oh, the poor camera.
Still rolling, still capturing.
Still rolling. Still
Easily.
capturing the bull crap. Oh, these guys. I mean, it's a joke, right? And it's all over the media. CNN crew released from police custody after their CNN reporter Omar Jimenez released. CNN crew arrested in Minneapolis. Look at the fake news everywhere. CNN's all over this, right? It's all theatrics, folks. Again, what's the purpose? It's the lockstep. It's to get it. Now they orchestrate the chaos. They put their agents provocateurs to destroy and light things on fire. They created all this, and then now they're bringing in the martial law and they're saying comply now, and that's why they're using CNN, because they're setting the example. Nobody is gonna be able to resist this martial law. Look at even CNN gets arrested. Ludicrous theatrics. Ludicrous. So, yeah, be careful out there. and continue to expose whatever you see out there. And yeah, thanks for everyone that's contributing to this and sending me information and videos and Twitter stuff and whatever, right? I mean, there's just so much going on. I'm trying to stay abreast with it and report on it, as much of it as possible. But yeah, it's quite something. I mean, if people don't wake up now, it's right. If you're not gonna wake up at this point, sayonara, right? I mean, at this point, come on, seriously. This is how dumb they have made people, that people would actually watch this and then they would actually go back, you know what, I'm going to put on CNN, I'm going to find out what's going on. It's so dumb. Anyways, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this, and I look forward to reading your comments on this. If you can, please do come and support me. Patreon links in the description. That's the only way I get paid for all the work that I do, so if you like the work, I'm going to be going live later. Looking forward to that, and I'm constantly researching. I got so much stuff that's coming in. It's just crazy, so I just want to say you guys are awesome, and God bless you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, folks.